So this next video is NiziU. Clap clap. Let's just get into it. Hey, they're getting a lot older. You know what? Yeah, they're no longer like the little kids they were on NiziU project. And I noticed that I think in this video I can see that their body types, they're really just like they're filling out into like really like just like young adults, right? But I also noticed that there was, I think on the last video for Zobo, I think I watched the live what's it called, the presentation show for it, and I noticed that like they had really like a kind of like a certain heavy makeup on, but I did notice that in their faces, like, hey, these girls are kind of like they're becoming kind of more adults now. They don't look like kids anymore. Was this filmed outside? Or is this just CGI and just looks like it? Look at these camera movements. The animations are crazy. These effects, they're wild. Is this all green screen? It's really well, well, I guess in some parts it's not, but it's overall, I mean, it's really well cut out. Like, you don't see any like residual green screens and stuff. These hands are really creepy. I just gotta say, like when I was a kid, I used to have this nightmare. I was like walking to my friends. It was like 6 p.m., but like dark as midnight. In the dream, at least. And so I'm like walking to my friend's house, and it's his birthday for some reason. And for some reason, even though I live next door to him, I'm taking like the long way around. As in, I'm going to the far side. So I'm walking pointlessly past 8 houses, and then going to the backyard. Because all our houses were connected. I grew up in the project, so we all lived basically next to each other. So I could have just gone next to us, but for some reason I took the long way around, walked around 7 other houses, and then went around the backyard. And then on my way there, I was just like, as soon as I got to the backyard, I look, and you know, in our houses we had these gigantic, like huge windows, and so they're looking out, and I see everyone looking at me, and it's like they're looking at me through the dark, and there's just one lamp, just like highlighting his back porch. And I'm like, what the heck? And then they're like, hey, Darian, watch out. It's a BJ. And I'm like, what? What's a BJ? And then like this big white fat hand that looks like just like a hand with a glove comes out and starts attacking me. And it looks like the hamburger helper kind of guy too. And so I always had the nightmare. I was like, whoa, what the heck? And I just remember that nightmare. It was just like being attacked by some otherworldly monster. And that's why I don't like floating hands. Was really interesting, this, because she's on the underside they're filming from the underside of a skateboard that she's standing on. I'm like, how do they do that? It must be anchored on the bottom side, down here or something. Hey, let's put these subtitles. Why are there Korean subtitles? This is a Japanese video. So these devices are really weird. I guess this is all CGI. Because this building doesn't look real at all. It may be like a mix. Could it just be a mix? Or do you think the whole thing is just CGI? Like maybe parts of it, right? Like this fence, you can clearly see it cut out here. This fence is not real, is it? Is it real? It's kind of weird because this fence is just cut out so strangely. So it must be a mix. Maybe a lot of rotoscoping. That's really interesting. Yeah. It seems like a lot of unnecessary work. I wonder if they took all this stuff here and put like a green screen behind it, like a green roll of paper just going from end to end there, and that's how they cut out this thing. Or if it's white and they just cut out the sky. It's very interesting. Is that it? Well, that was interesting. So the clap clap part was really catchy. There was this long choreo section in the beginning, which was really noticeable, like here. Here. Yeah, that was a really good part. That's when I really noticed the chorus. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Girls look great. They're doing well. Definitely growing up. I'm gonna miss them when they're kids. Cause that's where I remember them from. I remember from NiziU Project. Looking forward to NiziU Project 2. I've never seen boy competition, so I know that Boys Planet got pushed back to 2023, I think. Yeah, but it's possible that we won't even see NiziU Project until 2023 as well. Who knows? Something got postponed. I think Boys Planet definitely got postponed. So NiziU Project, hopefully it starts up in fall. And I look forward to covering that entire series. We're going to see some boys compete. Hopefully they're nice, good performers. I trust JYP to do a good job. I guess that's pretty much it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing so I can see you in the next video.